Hi, everybody, and welcome to Young at Heart, session number 81. I'm Father James DeLucio with the Paulist Fathers, here to share nursery rhymes, stories, songs, and poems to keep us all young at heart. First, a little advertisement for those of you who've been looking for more adult spiritual reading with a real contemporary bent, how to apply our faith in these challenging times. I've already recommended America magazine to you in a few previous sessions. America magazine, run by the Jesuits here in New York City. This one is called Commonweal, another great thought-provoking periodical. The June issue is entitled "The End to American Exceptionalism?" ? I like the title. I haven't read the article yet, to be honest, but the title, we've got to get over this American triumphalism that we're greater than any other country, because we're not. The protests, even the violence and how we're reacting to it shows we have a lot of problems in our country that have to be systematically addressed, one thing at a time, the many layers. We've got a lot of work to do. And we shouldn't be boasting. We should be humble and keep learning from others, particularly other countries, the way they have been better handling their integrations to a degree. It's still a world challenge, but we are hardly exemplary, and the ghosts of slavery still roam around our nation. We need to blow them away with the wind of the Holy Spirit. Now, to keep us back to young at heart, a number of Mother Goose rhymes. The first, it's called the heart, not the heart within us, but that animal that's closely related to a deer. The hart he loves the high wood, the hare she loves the hill, the knight he loves his bright sword, the lady loves her will. Those strong, determined women are being celebrated in that poem. And this one I like very much. It's called Old Chairs to Mend. If I'd as much money as I could spend, I never would cry, "Old chairs to mend, old chairs to mend, old chairs to mend." I never would cry, "Old chairs to mend." If I'd as much money as I could tell, I never would cry, "Old clothes to sell, old clothes to sell, old clothes to sell." I never would cry, "Old clothes to sell." See, what shall I see? A horse's head where his tail should be. That's a good one for today. Everything seems topsy-turvy and backwards, the way we're dealing with so many things. Let's go a little further, for another 3 very short ones. To Bablyon. How many miles is it to Bablyon? 80 miles and 10. Can I get there by candlelight? Yes, and back again. If your heels are nimble and light, you may get there by candlelight. My black hen. Hickety-pickety, my black hen, she lays eggs for gentlemen. Gentlemen come every day to see what my black hen may lay. And, believe it or not, this is the very last poem in my book. Never fear, I have other Mother Goose rhyme books, and we haven't explored even an eighth of the Child's Garden of Verses. So we'll keep us going at least to 100, shall we? And then see what happens next. I'll tell you a story. I'll tell you a story about Jack and Nori. And now my story's begun. I'll tell you another about Jack, his brother. And now my story is done. One of those lovely little silly rhymes, like you're trying to put a kid to bed. Tell me another story. Tell me another story. I'll tell you a story. And then we're done. Prayers for everyone, for our nation, for the world, for the pandemic, for the protests, for the violence, that it'll be handled better than it is, and that it will expose all the dynamics and all the people who are trying to change or deflect from the importance of the protests. And so we go. Prayers for you. Stay safe. Stay healthy. God bless. Bye, everyone.